What's up everybody, Kurt here from Arachnoid Fiends. Hope you're enjoying your day. So today I am going to be rehousing our Venezuelan sun tiger as well as watering all our tarantulas. Also guys, I do have a kids costume contest going right now. Enter for your chance to win 3 great prizes. Details are in my Instagram, @Arachnoid Fiends. Check out the kids costume contest little mini videos that I made. Check it out, details are down in the description. With that being said, let's get into this video.
Oh, you stay shine. I'm about to lose mine. It's a time to care. Take a look at my hair. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm the joker in the pack. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm the joker in the pack. That's all. Spot so chic. I made them a lot. I made them accept me. Secrets are smoking. I'm about to draw the dust. With a game bravado, I'm taking into their trust. I'm the joker in the pack.
Alright, so this is Bandit, or Serapagopus Vaughnworthy. We don't see this one very much. She's usually back there hiding. As you can see, she made herself a nice little tunnel. I'm going to go ahead and get that water dish cleaned out. We're going to fill it up, give her a nice couple little sprays to moisten up that substrate, and I'll pick out some of the poopies and stuff and we'll be good. This is Tigger, ROBT. As you can see, she's chilling right there. Usually this one doesn't like this, but gotta get that water dish out. Like I said, she does not like it. Put the lid on so she doesn't escape, and we'll get that cleaned out and get her filled up. Now up we have our old girl Zeppelin. She has kind of webbed up her water dish a little bit. I think I'm just going to leave it alone. I don't want to stress her out. I know she's been in pre-molt for a little bit, so I'm just going to go ahead, fill up her water, and then we'll move on to the next one. Alright, up next we have Goldilocks. This is our Totocatl abopolosis, our Honduran curly hair. I'm going to try my hardest to get this out without her going crazy, but this one likes to get little nuts. That was an easy one this time. Alright, let's get that cleaned out and get her filled up. Alright, up next we have Ghoul. This is our Balfouri. As you can see, she is back over here in this corner hiding out. She was out and about earlier today, but she usually just likes to hang out in there. But we need to definitely get her water dish cleaned out, get her some new water. So let's get that going. Alright, so I was going to do Daisy's enclosure today, but she's been on the door and very stubborn, and this one likes to put up a good little fight every time. So, as you can see, latch, door, her. Yep. But I need to clean her out. Definitely redo her enclosure. Clean everything, because this little poop cannon got everything so disgusting. But, yeah, so I'll just leave her alone for right now. I'll come back to her later. Alright, up next we have Willow. This is our Totocatl vagans, our Mexican red rump. As you can see, she's all the way in her hide. Made a huge mess out of her water dish, so I'm going to go ahead and get that cleaned up. We'll get that back in and we'll get her filled up. Next up we have Dahmer. This is our Asian forest scorpion. As you can see, he's right there. I just did this not too long ago. He filled it up with substrate, dragged all his dirt all the way to the other end, packed it inside of his hide, and left it empty. But there he is, just chilling. He's usually pretty cool, so I'm gonna go ahead, get that cleaned up. We'll get him some fresh water. Alright, next up is our old beautiful girl Charlotte. This one right here we've had a little issues with. I can't tell if you could tell, but she had a fang that was broken, so she's only got one fang right now. Super old, molted. We thought it would come back. It did kind of halfway little, but she's still eating, which is a good sign. I just had to pre-kill some food and just kind of break it up a little bit, and then she'll take it and eat it. So makes me a little bit more happier. I was really scared because she didn't eat for a while and I was kind of worried about her. But with that being said, let's get that nasty water dish cleaned out. She pooped in it, and get it filled up and get it going and get her all nice and fresh. Up next is Esmeralda. This is the wife's. This is the Theraphosa stearmy, our Goliath bird eater. As you can tell, she's in her home hanging out right now. Definitely a big girl, 9+ inches, but she has definitely made a mess of that water dish. So let's get that cleaned out and we'll get it back in there and get her filled up. Alright, up next we have Crimson. This is our Simani. As you can tell, rather she dumps and flips, or she likes to fill it up and ditch it. But she's all the way back there, a little mischievous butthead. But yeah, let's get her water dish all cleaned out. We'll get that back in there and we'll fill her back up. Alright, up next we got Large Marge. She's all the way back in her burrow, but this is another one of our Theraphosa stearmies, our Goliath bird eaters. As you can tell, dry water dish filled up with substrate. So I'm going to go ahead, get that cleaned up. We'll get her some fresh water and we'll move on to the last two. Alright, up next is Reagan. This is our Phimictopus canceritis. As you can tell, another one that likes to make a mess out of her water dish. But let's go ahead, get that cleaned out. We'll get her some fresh water, and hopefully we can do this without her bolting on me. Alright, last but not least is our old girl Mallory. Let's see if we can see her butt in there. Yep, there she is in her hide. We're going to go ahead, clean out her water dish, fill her up, and we should be done for the day. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time. And don't forget to enter for that contest to win 3 great prizes. We'll see you next time. Stay safe.